Baba itukirikana mucera thini wa rojero kana kuria ndaragwa tukarikana gacagua aya nao baba itu makrwari ndungata cia kaunti no tutingariganwo ne baba itu uguo seneta witu undu maria mega eguturehera matuike ma gwitikirikana thini wa assembly no na thini wa kaunti no na riguo kugia na uthii wa na mbere tirikane baba itu thini wa muthenya wa muthi.
Let us continue praying. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir in this world and in the hereafter. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon the noblest of all mankind, the seal of the prophets and messenger Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon the ship. Protect their families and shroud them with your blessings. We ask all this through your most beautiful names and by your attributes that are most high. Amin. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil.
Kutoka Bwana President wetu tukufu Ruto pamoja na watu wake wote na hata lina. Amen.
Thank you. Honorable John Medho, the Senator of Nyandarua County. I take this opportunity to welcome you to this house for your address. Honorable members, the Nyandarua County Assembly Standing Orders number 27 provides that the Speaker may, in consultation with the Leader of the Majority Party and the Leader of the Minority Party, allow the Senator of the county or a visiting governor or other such visiting dignitary to address the Assembly on such occasions as it may be appropriate. In this regard, Honorable Michael Mwangi Mushera, Oljororok constituency, that is the neighboring constituency. Honorable George Gachagua, Senator Jackson Mandago, Uasin Gishu County. Senator Alan Tesang, Trans Nzoia County. Senator Edwin Sifuna, Nairobi County. Senator Murango, Kirinyaga County. Senator Karungo Dhangwa, Kiambu County. Senator David Wakoli Wafula, Bungoma County. Honorable John Jogona Wanjiko, Kiamba constituency. Honorable Babu Owino, Embakasi East constituency. Honorable Eric Wamombi, Madira constituency. Honorable Betty Maina, Women Representative, Murang'a County. Honorable Ruben Kiborek, MP. Honorable Jafet Nyakundi, Kitutu Chache North constituency. Honorable Sabina Chege, Jubilee Party leader. Honorable Dennis Itumbi. Honorable Stanley Karanja, MCA Naivasha East, Amka SG. Honorable Joseph Mwangi Muraya, MCA Viwandani Naivasha. And finally, Honorable Alex Mbogwa, MCA Lakeview Naivasha. Further honorable members, I would like to welcome all other guests present in this house, including Honorable John Medho's spouse, Mrs. Florence Medho, and the mother, Mrs. Janet Wanjiro, distinguished members of the Nyandarua County Public Service Board, and the renowned artist and son of Nyandarua, Mr. Samuel Mushoki, alias Samido. Honorable members, the overall function of the Senate is to protect the interests of the counties and their governments as provided for by Article 96 of our Constitution that states as follows. 1. The Senate represents the counties and serves to protect the interests of the counties and their governments. Number 2, the Senate participates in the lawmaking function of Parliament by considering, debating, and approving bills concerning counties as provided in Articles 109 to 113. Number 3, the Senate determines the allocation of national revenue among counties as provided in Article 217 and exercises oversight over national revenue allocated to the county governments. Number 4, the Senate participates in the oversight of state officers by considering and determining any resolution to remove the president or the deputy president from office in accordance with Article 145. Honorable members, that notwithstanding, I would like to thank the Honorable Senator John Muhiametho for going out of his way in many ways to offer support in the many achievements and progressive strides that this House and the entire county government has made since its constitution over an year and a half ago. It is my sincere hope that this synergy and cooperation shall continue for mutual benefit of both arms of the county government and, more importantly, for the great people of the county of Nyandarua. Honorable members, before I invite the Senator to deliver his address, I would like to highlight the following issues. First is to inform the Honorable Senator that the County Assembly remains at the forefront in the advocacy for the development of various programs and the projects for the benefit of Wanjiku. Honorable Senator, this County Assembly has been and will continue to be steadfast in the delivery of its mandate of oversight, legislation, and representation. This House has a clear vision to ensure several legislation have been enacted and that policies, plans, and appointments are approved. All are put under timely consideration by the County Assembly. On these key mandates, Honorable Senator, I pledge my unwavering support and assurance that the County Assembly shall without fear or favor do what is right for the benefit of the people of this county. Honorable Senator, the infrastructural development of the County Assembly is a milestone that is critical to addressing and correcting the infrastructural marginalization record that is prominently evident in the history of our great county and remains a priority for the leadership of this County Assembly. The development remains well on track, with the members of staff wing in the new office block complete and furnished, and the members wing nearing completion, while the County Assembly Speaker's residence at Rodeo Ward almost ready for occupation in the near future. These are great and progressive strides that cannot be gainsaid or ignored. Honorable Senator, as a County Assembly and the county government, we are proud of the representation that you are doing on behalf of the great people of this county. We call upon you and the Senate to steadfast continue advocating for the interests of the county governments, especially on prompt and timely disbursement of funds set aside for equitable revenue distribution, and also in the enactment of the legal framework for the establishment of financial autonomy of the county assemblies. On this, we believe that you and your esteemed colleagues who are present in this assembly today are more than capable to undertake this task. Finally, honorable members, I draw your attention to the provisions of the Nyandarua Assembly Standing Orders, that is number 27.2, read together with 26.2, that states as follows. When delivering a written address to the Assembly, the Senator shall be heard in silence, and the address shall not be followed by any comment or any question. Honorable members, it is now my singular honor and privilege, on my own and on behalf of the honorable members of the Nyandarua County Assembly, to invite the Honorable Senator John Muhiametho to address this august House. I thank you. We may rise as the Honorable Senator is coming to.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And I hope the mic is on and working. Please, you may take your seats. You know, this is this house belongs to the Speaker, so orders are given by the Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, maybe before I make this address, maybe you allow some of my assistants to help in one of the gadgets that is not working here, that is supposed to help me in this particular address. Mr. Speaker, sir, distinguished honorable members
of the County Assembly of Nyandarua, members of Parliament present, both from the National Assembly and the Senate, the County Commissioner Nyandarua, all protocols observed. It is an honor, thank you very much. It's an honor to be back here, where for 3 years I served as the personal secretary to the then County Assembly Speaker, the Honorable James Ndego Wahome. This is home, and I appreciate the warm welcome and the legendary hospitality of the Nyandarua County Assembly family. Mr. Speaker, sir, the twinning roles between the Senate and the County Assemblies of devolution, oversight, representation, and legislation, as assigned by the Constitution, has the overreaching goal to enhance transparency, accountability, and good governance. The county assemblies serve as the engines of delivering devolved governance. The promise of devolution for the people of Nyandarua will only be achieved when our offices complement and augment our efforts at the Senate and this county assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, may I highlight a few areas where we've done well together. I make a special mention of the collaboration of the Nyandarua County Members of Parliament Caucus, many of whom were present here, Mr. Speaker. The caucus that I chair, with whom we have pursued some of these common development and social interests for the people of Nyandarua. Honorable Speaker, on roads, improved road network across the county is critical in the movement of agricultural produce, goods, and people efficiently, and goes a long way in accessing services, including health, education, and markets. The overall positive impact on the livelihoods of the people of Nyandarua cannot be understated. Mr. Speaker, sir, this county assembly was the first ever to petition the Fourth Senate on a public interest matter. That gave the committee that I chair, the Senate Standing Committee on Water, Lands, Environment, and Natural Resources, the foundation upon which a determination would be made on the merit and demerits of the improvement of the Ndonyonjeru-Ihithe Road to bitumen standards. The National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, gave a qualified nod to the project on the 5th of January 2024. It is very important to note, Honorable Speaker, that of the 94 kilometers of bitumen, over 70 kilometers will be on Nyandaruan soil. And for this, the County Assembly of Nyandarua has won its deserved credit. Mr. Speaker, sir, in my capacity as the chairperson of the Nyandarua County Members of Parliament Caucus, I led the delegation of the members of Parliament from Nyandarua to the Ministry of Roads and Transport. A commitment was made by the Cabinet Secretary for Roads and Transport, the Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, that his ministry will come up with a workable formula to ensure that contractors are back on site and the progress on the improvement of roads to bitumen standards commences across the county. These roads, and I'm very happy my members of Parliament are here because we work together. These roads include the Ndonyonjeru Gita Wajohi Road, the Engineer Bignano Gadara Turaga Road, the Boyman Pasenga Siranga Moiri Road, the Tumaini Kabazi Road, the Mairoinya Shamata Kariamu Road, Mairoinya Karamton Road, Mairukumi Ndaragwa Road, the Shamata Percy Yeterero Road, and the Sharp Road Uruko Road. My members of Parliament are nodding because they know that the President has made a commitment of over about 1.2 billion to ensure that contractors are back on site. Honorable Speaker, on water, Assembly also petitioned the Senate on a perennial water resource injustice against the people of Nyandarua, and specifically the Sasumwa Dam and Konoike Dam water that serve the residents of Nairobi and Nakuru respectively. Following a joint meeting by the Ministry of Water, Irrigation and Sanitation, the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company, and the Nyandarua County Assembly, convened by the Senate committee that I chair, the Committee on Water, Lands and Natural Resources, the national government committed to ensure that this wrong is made right. Honorable Speaker, it is great to report to this Honorable His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Dr. William Ruto met with the members of parliament from Nyandarua and subsequently priority of funding for the St. Luke's water project in Kinangop, the Muhonia water project in Kipipiri, and the Kirima water project in Ndaragwa has been earmarked for funding in the 2024-2025 financial year. Honorable Speaker, statistics show that Nyandarua County is among the leading counties with the highest number of households not connected to piped water and only access this precious commodity from streams and traditional boreholes, which are prone to drying up due to the adverse effects of climate change that has led to unpredictable rainfall patterns. There is a need for a long-term water solution for the people of Nyandarua. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation, through the Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Zachary Njeru, has committed to move swiftly and address the promise that has been constant of the Pesi and Malewa Dams projects, and expedite desilting of colonial dams and increase the number of boreholes sunk by the ministry across the county. Has emerged as a pivotal policy in the Kenya Kwanza government's effort to expand food production and mitigate soaring food prices. Mr. Speaker, sir, I thank the President. The well-thought-out idea of reduction of the price of a bag of fertilizer from a high of 6,500 to the current 2,500 has seen a reduced cost of. Nyandarua County is an agricultural hub and one of the greatest beneficiaries of the fertilizer subsidy program. Mr. Speaker, sir, the last mile distribution of the subsidized fertilizer incurs disproportionately higher costs in getting the few bags they require, all the way from the Okarau NCPB store and the Miharati NCPB store. It is a great moment to report to this very honorable House, Mr. Speaker, that the county government of Nyandarua will receive a fertilizer subsidy program conditional grant to a tune of 121.6 million in the coming financial year. I urge the Governor of Nyandarua County, His Excellency Dr. Moses Keria Badirisha, and the executive to ensure that gets the fertilizer closest to the farthest farmer. I urge the Governor of Nyandarua, Nyandaruan farmer, including setting a distribution mechanism that gets the fertilizer closest to the farthest of unscrupulous cartels who are hell-bent in sabotaging this farmer beneficial program by distributing substandard fertilizer, as has been witnessed in some parts. On health, Mr. Speaker, sir, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, made a promise to the residents of Kinangop and South Nyandarua during the burial of the late Field Marshal Mama Mukami Kimathi on the 13th of May 2023. 100 million was promised by the President, and I am very happy to report to this honorable House, Mr. Speaker, that this money has been allocated in the 2024-2025 financial year budget and will be used to upgrade the Jambini Health Center to a level 4 status and rename it in honor of the late Field Marshal Mama Mukami Kimathi. Mr. Speaker, sir, the national government has also made a commitment of equipping the upcoming Mashujaa complex at the JM Kariuki Hospital, raising the standards of healthcare services in our county. Honorable Speaker, I wish to encourage the county government of Nyandarua to continue ensuring availability of sufficient medical supplies and human capital in all our health facilities across the county. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to take it again. I wish to encourage the Nyandarua County government to continue ensuring availability of sufficient medical supplies and human capital on energy, Mr. Speaker, In a meeting with the Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, between ourselves, the members of the county, the members of other regions in terms of power connectivity. And we have successfully petitioned for the inclusion of Nyandarua among 3 other counties agency JICA electrification program. Mr. Speaker, it is very important that I take this again, and I really thank members of parliament from Nyandarua because only 4 counties qualify for this particular program. At par with other regions in terms of power connectivity, and we have successfully petitioned for the inclusion of Nyandarua County among 3 other counties in Kenya in the Japan International Cooperation Agency JICA electrification program and the Africa Europe green energy projects, which focus on increasing electricity production and access. Maybe I can get a glass of water. It is very hot down here. All right. On climate action, Mr. Speaker, sir, we are grateful to His Excellency the President, the Honorable William Ruto, His Excellency, for the commendable step towards environmental conservation by initiating the National Tree Growing and Restoration Campaign, an ambitious initiative that aims to grow at least 15 billion trees by 2032 in the country. Nyandarua County is endowed with the only highland lake in the central region, Lake Obosat, which is at the verge of extinction. Exactly 1 year ago, in April 2023, I led the Okoa Lake Obosat initiative, a tree growing exercise on the lake's catchment area along the Aberdare Ridges at Shamata, in an event that was graced by the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. Nyandarua County ranks 3rd in Kenya in terms of forest cover, and I encourage our residents to embrace the planting and growing of trees in their homes and farms. Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee that I chair also processed the Climate Change Amendment Act 2023. The act was assented into law by the President, Dr. William Ruto, on September 23rd, and seeks to provide regulation of the carbon markets. Nyandarua County, with its increasing forest cover, stands to benefit extensively from the carbon markets. My rallying call, therefore, is just as the Chinese proverb states: the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now and today. Mr. Speaker, sir, on oversight, one of our joint mandates is oversight, the Senate and this county assembly of our devolved units. It is bestowed on me as your senator to ensure prudent appropriation of every coin allocated and collected by the Nyandarua County government. In respect to this mandate, the Senate summoned His Excellency Dr. Moses Kere Badrisha, the Governor of Nyandarua, to appear before the Senate County Public Account Committee to respond on queries of the report of the Auditor General for the financial years 2019-2020, 2020-2021. The committee noted with concern a few financial irregularities committed in the year under review, and I'll take it again. The committee noted with concern a few financial irregularities committed in that financial year, in those financial years under review. As a Senate, we will hold our executive to account, and every coin must be appropriately utilized to the advantage of the common man, Wanjiku. Honorable Speaker, the Governor of Nyandarua, Dr. Moses Kere Badrisha, also appeared before the Senate County Public Investments and Special Funds Committee to respond on queries of the report of the Auditor General for the financial years 2018-2019, 2019-2020, One of the members of that committee is Senator Karongo Athangwa, seated in the Speaker's Gallery. And 2020-2021, over the Orkalau Water and Sanitation Company and the Nyandarua Water and Sanitation Company. Honorable Speaker, the committee guided the governor to conclude the recruitment of the company's board of directors that has been non-existent since 2018 for the effective delivery of the two institutions. On registration and this particular county assembly, Mr. Speaker, sir, as I indicated earlier, I was once part of this great institution, the Nyandarua County Assembly, and it gives me great pride to represent you at the Senate. Among the 47 county assemblies, you have reached the status of this honorable house. My gratitude goes to this county assembly, the members of this county assembly, the honorable speaker of this county assembly, for enacting the Nyandarua County Alcoholic Drinks Control Act 2023. Alcoholism and substance abuse is a disease that affects our productive population and our households' stability and threatens the moral fabric of our communities. As the duly elected senator of this great county, and as a young leader, I fully support the efforts being spearheaded by His Excellency, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, in the fight against substance abuse and illicit brews. Honorable Speaker, commendations to this Honorable House for receiving positive reports from the Office of the Auditor General on its financial records. As a member of the Senate County Public Accounts Committee, I trust that all the funds allocated to this Honorable House will continue being prudently utilized and accounted for, as has been the norm of this Honorable County Assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, let it go on record that I fully support the financial autonomy of the county assemblies. Autonomy will enable this Honorable House and all the Honorable Houses in Kenya to have independence to carry out your mandate without undue influence from the executive. The County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill 2023, currently before the Senate, seeks to remedy this gap, and I'll be at the forefront in the support of the same. And members of the County Assembly, you know that one of your biggest crusader, the Honorable Senator Karongo Athangwa, is in the House, who is a proponent of this particular piece of legislation, and we support him. On equitable share and conditional grants, Honorable Speaker, Nyandarua County equitable share has increased in the past financial year from Kenya shillings 5,670,444,222 shillings in the financial year 2022-2023 to Kenya shillings 5,905,974,056 shillings in the financial year 2023-2024, reflecting a growth of over 250 million. The chairman of the budget committee is here to confirm. In addition to this, the Senate has unlocked conditional grants to Nyandarua County of 200 million in the agriculture program of NAVCDP, 115 million in the climate change program of LOCA, and 117 million in the informal settlement improvement program of KISIP. We assure this Honorable House that the Senate will continue to push for timely disbursement of the exchequer releases to counties to allow for proper implementation and absorption of these funds. Mr. Speaker, sir, the County Government Additional Allocation Act 2022 provided for a supplement allocation of a conditional grant of Kenya shillings 121 million for the construction of the Nyandarua County headquarters in the financial year 2022-2023. The Senate, through the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, has directed the Intergovernmental Relations Technical Committee IGRTC to oversee the transfer of the stored county headquarters from the Department of Public Works to the county government. Let us all support His Excellency Dr. Moses Keri Badrisha where he may need support as he ensures speedy completion of the Nyandarua County headquarters for the effective delivery of services to the residents of this great county. Mr. Speaker, sir, as I wind up, I wish to give the people of Nyandarua the assurance that we shall continue to follow up with His Excellency the President and the entire national government on all the promises that have been made to the people of Nyandarua. I conclude this address by emphasizing what we have learned in the past 1 year of collaboration as representatives of the people of Nyandarua. Let me paraphrase Martin Luther King Jr. We must learn to work together as brothers and sisters or perish together as fools. Individually we are one drop, but together we are one formidable ocean. Asanteni sana. God bless Kenya. God bless Nyandarua. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, and our esteemed guest, kindly note that after this sitting, there shall be a photo session at the reception entrance and refreshment available at the Assembly Restaurant. Special thanks to all honorable members for your patience. Special thanks to the Honorable Senator for your address, and special thanks to all our esteemed guests. There being no other business to transact under this sitting, I now adjourn the House to Wednesday, the 17th day of April, 2024 at 9:30 a.m.
Wait, kids, Katerina, Maku. Do you know you're not supposed to show your arms?